welcome back to my channel everyone, and today I've got an energy report that I got given last week that I really want to share with you guys. I'm going to get straight into it. There's a couple that I saw. So I saw a guy was... I was walking into this like magical land, and I saw a guy like in the corner of my eye, and it was like a tree obviously, and she was shaking, she was getting all crazy, and as the leaves, the masculines were there. For me, this was, the masculines was moving with Guy, and I felt like Guy was really shaking the masculines and shaking them into a new phase, and like, you know, clearing out, all rebirthing into a new person. I then saw the feminines walking behind me, and they were walking under the leaves that the masculines were at. So for example, they went to their twin and they were like this to their twin. Some twins let go and dropped into the feminine's hands, and the others would just stay up there because they were too scared. A lot of the masculines were really scared. But then I saw angels coming through and sprinkling dust on them. I really felt they were for the masculines who were still up in the tree. I really felt that was a sign that no matter what, they're always protected, and no matter what, through this rebirthing phase that, or you know, experience that most of the masculines are going through, they're being protected through this. I then was seeing like a thunderstorm happen with the masculines who are still in the tree and still in the leaves. I really just feel like this is a massive rebirth feeling that the masculines are going through at the moment. They're going through a massive shift within themselves. And I feel like Guy is the one that's shifting them no matter what, yeah? And so that was the first message I saw. Another one I saw was the feminine flying on a butterfly in the blue sky. I was seeing the masculines in the forest, reaching up, like wanting their attention, but the feminines were really happy. They were flying in the sky. They didn't really bother. I didn't even look down at the masculines. I felt like the masculines were getting really frustrated, and some of them were even throwing rocks, like getting really annoyed because they didn't want to be in that place. I then saw a white bubble that appeared, and some masculines went into the light and some ignored it. I feel like a lot of them are waking up. I think a lot of them are finally going, okay, I understand what this is. I'm done. Like, I'm going to listen to everything that's been coming my way. I'm just going to move forward. And some masculines are still trapped. They're still trapped in the ego. They're still, you know, like, oh, you know, in denial of the whole connection, denial of everything. But it's like the feminines was like, we're flying on life at the moment. We're flying in the sky. We're on fire. We're doing everything that we can, and we're going towards our life purposes. And the masculines are still, some of them are still on the ground. They're still sort of, you know, trying to figure out who they are. They're trying to figure out what to do. They're trying to figure out, you know, I feel like once they figure out who they are, that's when they realize what we all are to each other. But I feel like some of them are finally making that step where they are moving to the light, and there's some that are still left behind a little bit. But as a collective, they're all moving. There's all different phases and different stages, but we're all moving into a higher paradigm. Another little video that I saw, another little image that I saw was feminines were grabbing a book with love hearts, and they were sitting in a circle full of children and they were reading. There was like this one naughty kid that would pick up the book and they'd run off with it. And I feel like that's saying that every story is different, and that your story, this is for a feminine, I feel. Your story is very different to others, and comparing yourself to others' stories and, you know, other journeys isn't ideal. And, you know, everyone's in a different stage. We're all on the same level, but we're all in different types of like situations and journeys. I feel like just saying, don't allow people to take away what you already know, what your real truth is. And I feel like when we read to the children, we're reading it to ourselves because we know what the truth is. We know what our book's about. And there's always one person that you'll tell, for example, you know, family and stuff, like you're telling them like they don't understand this journey, they really don't, and sometimes they try and take it away from you, or your truth. So it's really saying that don't allow people to take away your truth from you, because you are, like, you wrote this story before you even came here, you know what I mean? So they were the visions that I saw. So this energy report is very about rebirth. The images that the cards that came up for me was karma cleanse. We're going through a massive karma cleanse. I think it's a massive, this is definitely a masculine feeling. We're going through the karma patterns to rebirth, to change into another new person. We're really liberating ourselves from the karmic situations. As divine feminines, we really need to be working on releasing, and we need to be working with our animals, really putting ourselves out there. Oh, there's a little bug thing. So Archangel Michael and the power animal. This is what we need to be doing. The masculines are doing the work. They're doing their thing. We don't need to be worrying about what they're doing. But we need to be focusing on the journey. We need to be working with Archangel Michael, really releasing, keep doing the work, keep working with our animals. If you're not sure who your animal is, put it out that you really want to start seeing your animal. When you watch, you'll start seeing your animal come up. My animal's a lion, so every time, like almost every day, I'll see a lion like 4 or 5 times, and it's a sign that, you know, then I'll look up lions, and lions are all about strong, being determined, being powerful, being loving, being loyal, and it really just brings me back to like the journey. Okay, I know what I'm here for. So if you're not sure of your power animal, put it out and ask for your power animal to be shown. And once you start seeing your animal, look up the meaning of that animal, and that way you can understand when you see that animal what that animal is really saying to you. So we're really working on our growth and spiritual work. So the numerology cards, teaching and learning and financial discipline. We're really just getting on our feet with our financial state. We're also just keep learning and growing, and, you know, being in situations that make us grow. Really, the masculines are doing a massive rebirth, and we are flying, we're high, but we really need to just keep learning and keep, you know, we'll notice things come to us that we need to start, you know, keep moving forward with that and keep learning from that. The bottom of the deck is solar plexus. Focusing on our intuition, focusing on our power, focusing on our self-esteem and self-confidence. We got the home. Really knowing that everything that we're going through is related to our home, it's related to our twin. This is what it's all about, being at home, going through this karma cleanse, going through teaching and learning and working with archangels and our animals. Really know that it's all going to be worth it, because we're always going to feel at home at the end result. And the bottom of the deck is new beginnings. Massive rebirth going on, guys. I'm very excited, and I'm very hyped up about it, because there is a new shift that's happening. I'm feeling it within myself, I'm feeling it within the collective, with my friends, as like we are rebirthing. And it's not just us, of course we're always rebirthing, but the masculines are really stepping forward. Finally, they're doing what we used to do, you know, when we went through this phase. So sending you guys so much love and light. As I said, I like to do at least an energy report once a week, because these messages come to me that I feel I have to tell the collective and people who view my YouTube channel. Please, all details to my Instagram app, where you can ask a question for $7. Please, all the information's on the bottom. Also, my Reiki sessions, my readings, what else do I do? I can't think of it. All my other information's all down below. If you guys have any questions or anything, please email them to me or comment below. As I said, I want to know if you guys are watching my video. Please subscribe, please like, please show that you guys are liking what I put out. So sending you guys so much love and light. Namaste.